Welcome to the Steampunk Spotter video series. You can use Steampunk Spotter in many diverse ways and integrate it with your favorite tools. Today, I'll show you how to use Spotter in CI/CD pipelines with GitHub Actions. The Spotter action is available on GitHub Marketplace, and we'll use it to scan Ansible content within our GitHub repository. First, let's open GitHub and then create a new Git repository. We'll call it spotter-github-ci. Let's keep it private and let's initialize it with README. Now we will create a new Ansible playbook that we want to scan with Spotter. Let's click on Add File icon and then create new file. Our YAML file will be called playbook.yaml. I will paste a very simple example playbook. You can of course use your own content. Let's commit it, and that's it. To be able to use Spotter from CI/CD, you'll need to authenticate via API token or with your username and password. Now let's open Spotter app, and we can then navigate to the user settings there. Click on the API tokens and let's generate a new one called GitHub. Let's copy it and then go back to our GitHub repository. Click on Settings, search for Secrets and Variables, expand it, and select Action. Then add a new repository secret. Let's call it spotter_API_token and paste the API token. Now that we have a GitHub repository with our playbook, we need to configure CI/CD to scan Ansible content with Spotter. We will create a new GitHub Actions workflow. Again, we'll need to create a new YAML file. It will be called .spotter-ci.yaml and has to be located in .github/workflows directory to be automatically detected by GitHub. And I'll just paste the CI configuration. As you can see, we have one Spotter scan job that will scan our playbook. In the first step, we will check out the repository. In the second step, we will use the latest Steampunk Spotter GitHub action and authenticate to the GitHub action using an API token that we have generated in the Spotter app's user settings. We will scan the whole repository, allowing Spotter to scan the Ansible module parameter values and metadata. We'll then set the target Ansible version to 2.14. Let's commit it and see if the CI/CD pipeline will start running. You can see that the CI/CD pipeline is running. And it failed. It seems that we have some errors in our playbook. Let's click on Details. You can see that Spotter has reported one error, one warning, and one hint. Without further ado, Spotter can help you. See how at steampunk.si/spotter and foray into your automation journey.